Hello, I'm Joe, and welcome to the video. Look at what we have, guys. As you can probably guess by the title of this video, today I'm going to be reviewing the Arrtx 66 Pastel Marker set. That's kind of a mouthful. And I will also be using the Arrtx Sketching Pencil set, so that's pretty nice. Someone at Arrtx had reached out to me on Instagram and they were like, hey, we love your content, we would love if you would make a video using our art supplies. So of course I was like, heck yeah, send me some, I'll make a video with them. I'll go ahead and open the box. It's very fancy packaging. I like this, it makes me happy. And as you can see, I went ahead and I swatched the marker colors. Here's them, I guess. They really weren't kidding when they said that this was a pastel set. Like, I think the darkest color we get is this turquoise blue or this fresh bamboo. That rhymed, I didn't mean for that to rhyme. But yeah, it's very true to its name. Also, the markers didn't come like in this fancy rainbow order. I went ahead and I redid it myself. I also recorded some footage of me opening up the package that this was sent in, so here's a few clips of that. So, hello mate. So my siblings are in here watching me open it up because they wanted to watch me.
Whoa.
What? It's nice. It's a fancy package.
Pursue what catches your heart, not what catches your eyes.
Alright, it opens up. Is this way?
Whoa. It comes with swatchers.
I know. I'm gonna have fun with that.
Stop, this looks so cool. Okay. Yeah. I want to swatch this one.
What number is it, Sarah?
196. Pale pink.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, it slides out. Ooh,
Oh.
That's a lot.
Wow, those are pretty.
That's cool. So yeah, that was that. And I'm kind of just planning on doing something fun in my sketchbook with these. So I'll go ahead and flip to the page I'll be working in. I think it's this one. It's this one. I'm planning on going on Pinterest and then finding some like cute, colorful outfits and then drawing them because I feel like that'd be a good way for me to show off a bunch of these colors. I'm gonna be giving a fair review of these markers. I mean, so far, I have really positive thoughts about them. But that's only because I've done swatching. I haven't actually used them in my sketchbook quite yet. Oh, and of course, I'll technically be reviewing these. Though y'all know I usually just use this like plain mechanical pencil. So I'm probably just gonna be using this pencil to sketch. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up some references and then I'll be back and I'll start on the sketch. Hey y'all, I'm back. I just want to apologize real quick for the fact that I did not upload a YouTube video last week, and that's because I actually worked at an art camp that my mom hosted. I had to deal with children, and honestly, I don't really mind working with kids, so I didn't have a bad time working, but it was really, really exhausting. So I just decided, you know what, I'm not even gonna try working on a video this week, so I didn't even bother with it. But recently, I've been doing a lot more digital art, mainly for a video that I've been working on for like the past week or so, and I'll get into that later in the video. But coming back to my sketchbook kind of felt weird, especially since, like I said, I had been working for most of the day for a few days, and I just didn't really have the time or motivation to do art. So this was kind of like my return to my sketchbook after a short little break, and it was pretty nice. I was very happy about it. I honestly was really looking forward to using the art supplies that I'll be using in the video. And this video is technically just going to be an Arrtx supply review video. But I'm gonna be talking about a little more than just the supplies. I felt like having this video be just a product placement. I don't know, it didn't sit right with me. So this is gonna be a normal Josta video plus some product review. Anyways, with that being said, let me talk about the sketching set that they sent me real quick. So I previously mentioned that I am so used to using a mechanical pencil, and to be straight up, I kind of missed it, but not for the actual pencil side of the mechanical pencil, just the eraser. Lord, I never realized how much I used that eraser until I did this sketch, and I felt kind of unprepared because the only eraser I had was this big, bulky polymer eraser, and technically I did have this, like, pen sort of eraser. I don't really know how to describe it. It was a really thin eraser, but it's pretty crappy, so it doesn't work that well. I definitely was missing my tiny baby mechanical pencil eraser. I didn't realize I used them so much. Also, just saying, this whole eraser thing is not Arrtx's fault. The pencils worked great, I just had inadequate erasers to work with them. So it's on me, it's not on Arrtx. I just felt like I had to clarify that since I complained about them so much. But as for the actual pencils that I used in this video, I thought it worked pretty well. After I finished editing this video, I felt like I hadn't shown off enough about the sketching supplies, so I went back and I drew just a few little things using each pencil, so here's a little bit of footage of that. To be straight up, it is very rare for me to make an art piece where I just use pencils. I love colors, I like using colors on art, so I don't use pencils that often. Because of that, I felt like I wasn't the best person to determine whether or not these supplies are good overall, but I will say for the purposes that I use these pencils for, they served me pretty well, and I really liked them. It felt nice to sketch with, it erased pretty well. Overall, I recommend them. Oh, also, they're colorful sketching pencils. It's not like they're boring colors. Like I just said, I love colorful stuff, so I really appreciated that. I feel like Arrtx puts a lot of care into, like, their packaging, and that makes me so happy. I love colorful packaging, it brings me so much joy. But yeah, the sketching set that I used is $12, just based off of looking at the Arrtx website. So if you're interested, I'm pretty sure it'll be linked in the description. It's a pretty good bang for your buck, and they're colorful, non-colored pencils. Yeah, they're pretty good. Talking about the process for the sketch for a second though, Lord, I struggled so much with it. It had nothing to do with the pencils that Arrtx gave me. Really, it just had to do with the fact that I was drawing these without a reference, and I didn't really know what pose I wanted to do going into the drawing. I've been trying to push myself to learn how to do more dynamic poses. Even if it is just someone standing still, I've found that my art looks better whenever the pose isn't just them standing completely normally and they have something interesting going on. I tried to do that with both of these characters. Emphasis on tried. I think I did pretty well with the character on the left, but Lord, I struggled with the character on the right. A lot of that struggling, however, was left off camera. Part of this sketching process isn't in the video because I ended up going and drawing in my bed because I knew if I continued to sit at my desk and draw from the angle that I was drawing at, I just wouldn't ever get things right. When I finally got to a point in the sketch where I was like, yeah, this is doable, I went back to recording. I ended up being really happy with how the sketches turned out though. As per usual, my initial plan for the page didn't really come into full fruition. I had, like, slightly mentioned that I wanted to make these characters wear Decora outfits. But when I went to sketch one, I just wasn't feeling it. It was going to be really detailed, and I really didn't feel like drawing all of that sort of stuff. I feel like the color palettes of the characters are still reminiscent of Decora outfits though, so I at least captured the essence of Decora, I think. I loved how these turned out. I think they turned out pretty cute. Is this in frame? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. As you can see, the sketch is pretty much finished. Overall, I like it. I think it looks pretty cute. I know I didn't end up going with Decora outfits like I said I would, but I don't know. I think these are simple and they're fun, so I'm not mad about it. I especially love this one. I think she just looks so cute. But yeah, overall, I had a good time sketching with this, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do the line art, probably with this blue micron. I thought it was right there. No, it's not. Yeah, I'll do it with the micron. Not green. It'll be a different color. Okay, so the line art for this piece was a breeze to do. I feel like I usually stress over doing the line art, but I don't know. For this one, it just felt so easy. Even in digital art, I've found that doing the line art is kind of one of the easier steps of the process, which feels weird because I feel like a lot of people talk about struggling with it, but at least for the past week, I haven't really been. It's been almost therapeutic, which sounds so weird to say. Maybe it's just because I've been using a really good brush that I like on digital art, and for traditional art, microns are pretty easy to use. I don't know, I've been having a good time with it. Also, I love how these girls are turning out, because they're just so cute and adorable. But I will say, there's just something about them that I don't really like. And I think it might just be the art style. For the longest time, I've wanted my art to be at like a certain level skill-wise, and I still haven't gotten to it. I feel like my anatomy skills specifically have been kind of plateaued for a while, especially in my faces. I've never ever been able to draw a really detailed face. Face anatomy, it's way too much for me. It's too complicated. I know if I put in the effort and I actually try to learn it, I totally could learn it, but I don't know, stuff like that is hard. It's difficult. Face anatomy is just such a daunting task, especially since there's like so many kinds of faces and so many ways you can draw one. And capturing face likeness is a whole other beast. I don't think I could ever do that. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I guess for this piece, that didn't really matter because, you know, I was going for a cartoony, cutesy style anyways. But in the art that I normally make, my goal is to kind of have a semi-realistic-ish style. Clearly, I am not at that point yet. I also need to learn colors more. There's so much I need to learn with art. In fact, I set a goal for the summer to try to make more pieces with fully finished rendered backgrounds so I could like do more art with characters interacting with their environment and full colored pieces that would look pretty. I have made one, and that was back in May. I don't really care. I'm not really hard on myself about art goals that I don't end up doing. I just kind of have them there to give me a frame of reference if I ever get bored with art or something. But ever since my YouTube channel kind of started taking off, I feel like I've been prioritizing content creation over actually improving in my art. And I know I keep talking about this, I'm still trying to find a balance between like content creation and art creation. But it's just because I've been struggling a lot with it in the past month. In a few weeks, I'm gonna head off to college, so I'm gonna have a lot less time to make videos. Maybe then I'll be able to get back into my stride of doing art. Maybe not, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So here's the finished line art. I absolutely love how this is turning out so far. There are a few mistakes here and there, but I'm not going to point them out because I don't want to. I love this girl specifically. I think her outfit and everything it looks so cute. I feel like her jacket and her hair and her beanie, I don't know, it just gives her a very unique silhouette. And I still like her. I think she's so cute, but I'm a little more attached to this girl right here. I actually want to own that jacket. Like, I want to steal it off of her body from the drawing, and then I want to wear it because it looks so comfy. I don't care that it's hot. I want that jacket. I want to wear it. Let me go ahead and get out my brand spanking new Arrtx markers. Reminder, I'm using them. My markers are right here. I have to figure out the colors. I already have an idea for her, and I have an idea for her, kind of. The main thing I'm worried about is like the hair and the skin tone. I actually haven't used these markers at all, other than for swatching. Where did I put the swatching sheet? That's really annoying. I actually have no clue where I put the swatching sheet. Please? Oh, great. It's right here. I had slipped it into the side like this. I'm an idiot. Okay, anyways, yeah, now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna plan the colors for the outfits, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish these girls, and they're gonna look cute. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a good time, yeah. Now it's the time of the video you've all been waiting for, the marker review. I will say, to summarize it first, I love these markers. I thought they worked really, really well. The colors were vibrant and really pretty, they were easy to work with, just overall very good. All the markers have a chisel tip and a brush tip, which I don't use chisel tips at all, but they're there if you enjoy them. The brush tips worked very well, and I used the chisel tip for swatching the markers and it did the job. I just don't like how they feel no matter the brand. I also learned after recording this entire video that apparently the box that the markers come in is built in a way to where you can position it to lay horizontally, which I feel silly. They literally sent me a photo of it in their original Instagram message and I didn't realize it until writing the script, but whatever. I don't know how to explain it, so here's a video of it. I definitely don't have room to store them horizontally, but for people who do have room at their desk or workspace, that's also pretty neat. I like it. It's pretty convenient. You know, I said earlier in the video, I think Arrtx puts a lot of effort into their packaging, and this just further proves my point. The markers are a kind of circular, triangular shape. I don't know how to explain it. Here's another video of them. They sat pretty comfortably in my hand, though I will say at points they felt a little bulky. You don't exactly have to take my word for it though, because I have literally the smallest hands out of anyone I know, so it's probably just because of that. If you have smaller hands, keep that in mind, but for everyone else, they're great. It's not like it's a deal breaker, they're not uncomfortable to work with, just a little bulky for me. Now, here's some specific things I liked about using the markers. As you can see, I don't usually layer colors that much. I feel like one quality that people really look for in alcohol markers is their blending ability, and I don't always take advantage of that. The way I color is very, very simple. Usually I don't have to blend or anything, but I do like to layer colors a lot, just so I can get different variations and have color palettes be more cohesive. And in my past experience with alcohol markers, sometimes, if I layer the colors, it'll get muddy and kind of gross. Even if they're really vibrant and pretty colors, a gross texture will just like show up on the page. Maybe that's just because I use mixed media paper and so it doesn't work as well as marker paper. I don't really know. But I will say the Arrtx markers I used didn't do that. They went on very smoothly, they had no gross texture whenever I laid the colors on top of each other. Overall, just very good. I liked that about them. I did do some minimal blending whenever I did the shading, and I don't have much to say other than it blended well and I liked it. And last, the colors. I loved the colors of these markers. I already talked about this a little earlier in the video, but the colors for these markers were so pretty. I feel like I don't usually work with pastel markers, so when they sent me a pastel set, I was scared every color was just going to be extremely light and there wasn't going to be enough difference in like pigment and value for me to be able to have different colors beside each other. I don't know. And while all the colors are very light and pretty, there is a difference in values, and I was able to take advantage of that, and God, they just look so pretty. I really recommend it to anyone who's just looking for a good set with really bright and vibrant colors. It's so good. I really liked it. It'll be linked in the description if any of y'all are interested. Currently, the set is $60 on Amazon, which is a very good deal for alcohol markers. It's very rare to see a set where they sell markers for less than $1 per marker. But yeah, these markers are good. I recommend them. One quick side note about the colors though. For this page, I really wanted to draw my character Lunabelle, and Lunabelle has a darker skin tone, so I was not able to draw her for this video because the set doesn't have any darker skin tones. It's a pastel set, so it's not like I was expecting there to be a darker skin tone, but I just felt like I had to point that out in case anyone was interested. Just know that there's a lot of variation with paler skin tones. Like, there's a ton of different undertones you can use with this set. It's really, really good for that. However, there's nothing darker. That's not necessarily a problem. Like I said, it's a pastel set. It's just something I felt like I had to point out. Hi, before I go on my next ramble, I just want to ask y'all, if you've made it this far in the video and you like it so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps support the channel and I really, really appreciate it. Also, if you like the art in the video and you want to see more of it, I have a Pinterest and an Instagram. I'm more active on my Pinterest. I'm trying to get more active on Instagram. They're both by the @ Josta. Anyways, that's literally all I have to say for that. On to my next ramble. I keep mentioning throughout the video that I've been working on a lot of digital art, and that's because of my next video, which is going to be the 10K special. Except now, it's not going to be the 10K special, it's going to be the 20K special, since I've hit 20K. Yeah, I've been putting a lot more effort into that video, like a lot more than usual. I haven't even started on the editing, and I'm not finished with all of the art for it, but it is taking me so long to do this. This little section is basically an advertisement for it. When it comes out, please watch it. It's taking me so long. I'm planning on having it out next Friday after this video comes out. However, if I get done with it any earlier than that, I'll probably just release it on whatever day it gets done on. Yeah, it's taking me a while. The reason for that is because, for those who don't know what the special is, it's going to be a video where I draw my viewers' characters. So like a month ago, I posted a Google form where people would submit their characters to yada yada yada. And at first, I was only going to draw 6 characters. I thought to myself, you know what, I won't put on too much pressure, I'll just make it easy. And then I hit 20,000 subscribers, when this was supposed to be a 10K special. And I felt bad for making people wait so long. And since I had hit a milestone before I had even made a video for the milestone before it, I decided, you know what, I'll be extra and I'll draw 20 characters. 20 full-bodied, full-shaded characters. I'm overwhelmed. I really like the art that I'm making for it, and honestly, I am having fun with it. Like, a lot of the characters y'all submitted are just so fun and so colorful, and they make me happy. But this video, it's a lot. I'm making a separate section of the video for every single character. I'm writing a script of commentary for every single character. I'm drawing every single character. It's taking me so long. When I get that video done, I'll probably go on a little break, especially since I have college coming up really soon. But oh my gosh, it's taking me forever. I'm having fun with it though. It's a good time. Anyways, I'm done with my silly little rambles for now. You can skip to the next chapter if you just want to see the final piece and listen to more of my talking. But for now, enjoy some music and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so I'm recording this at like midnight. Sorry if I sound dead, but I think I'm done with the piece. I think it turned out so cute. Like I said earlier, I still want to steal her jacket. I think it's so cute. I want it for myself. Also, like I said earlier, I still kind of like her better, like actual design-wise. She like looks better, but I don't know, she definitely grew on me. I think her color palette is just slightly better than hers. I'm way too tired to be recording this video. Oh my gosh. Overall, I really liked the Arrtx markers. I've probably already talked about this, but you know, I don't really use markers very vigorously. I don't really layer them. You know, I just do simple coloring and stuff like that, and they work really good for it. Yeah, overall I was really happy. I do want to show the bleed through though. I mean, they're alcohol markers, so of course I would expect them to bleed through, but I don't know. I just thought some of y'all might be interested, so there's that. But real quick, I do want to announce the next video that I'm going to upload to the channel. I've been working on it for like a week now. It's taking me so long. It's the 10K, 20K, whatever K special, and I decided that I was going to draw 20 OCs. I don't know if I'm regretting it. I've only done 4 characters at this point. It hasn't been too bad, but yeah, it's taken a while. If you liked the video, if you enjoyed my commentary and my rambles, I have a bunch of other sketchbooking content up on my channel. If you like the art and you want to support me elsewhere, I have a Pinterest and I have an Instagram. Yeah, I don't have too much more to say overall. I like this art piece. I like the Arrtx markers. I think they're pretty good. I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.